So at MAGWAI, we are a sustainable personal care brand, as we said. We're based in the Philippines. So hello out there to the Filipinos. If you're here, maybe you're familiar with the brand. So our mission is to help consumers reduce their chemical and plastic footprint. And we do that through sustainable, effective, and accessible personal care. So we're known for our reef safe sunscreen. I have a sample here, and our plastic-free shampoo bars. So far, we have offset like liters of chemical sunscreens that are toxic to corals in very, very low concentrations, and also already offset around like 3.5 tons of plastic just from our shampoo bars. So actually, I think like it's been, I think last year, or it's been like a few, I forgot, like when we started the ASEAN SEDP program, but I think I just learned about it via email, and I saw how it could potentially help Magway. So I went ahead and applied. And this, I think, is the first ASEAN or international accelerator that we joined.
Okay, great, great, great. So you also show the product. So maybe in some of the audience want to test it and just follow our uh, website or marketplace, right, in McWay. So okay, next, Anissa, please.
Okay, so my turn. And hello again, everyone. My name is Anisa. I'm the founder of TRI Cycle. It's TRI Cycle. And basically, TRI Cycle is a social enterprise using sustainable textile materials to create a fashion merchandise and accessories. And it's our goal is to also increasing the awareness of becoming conscious consumer to the people of Indonesia, because we established in the 2016. It's been our ninth year so far, and we've been always play with the textile waste. And yeah, last year I saw the information about the Asian SEDP program and really got excited because I would like to learn on how to scale up from what we have been had last time. And then turns out it was great. Yeah, I think we haven't got into that question yet, but um, yeah, a lot of things going on after joining the ASEAN SEDP. But yeah, we're coming from the state where the recycle is doing upcycling process for the textile materials that we have. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Anissa. So
Yeah.
today we have someone from Sustainable Personal Care Products and Anissa from Sustainable Textile. So it's a very good combination, if I can say. Okay, so I will start. I will back again to SAR. So you say that this is your first international ASEAN level program or accelerators that you joined. So can you tell us stories or share with us maybe some of the most memorable or interesting moment with you with these
Right.
programs.
Okay. I think I have like a lot of memorable experiences, but I'll just pick like two because I might take up the whole hour. One for me are the learning sessions. So as an SCDP, they would have learning sessions like every week, spanning different topics, from impact measurement to finance to marketing. And for me, it was an opportunity to get the whole team of Magway since it's virtual. So everyone actually who can joined the session. And I think what's very memorable for me is because we have like a Discord channel for Magway, and then we have a channel there like as in SCDP learning, and then while the learning sessions are ongoing, we would be chatting away like our insights or learnings, whatever sparked like new ideas that we could do. So that was really nice to be part of the training session with my teammates, even if it's virtual. So this is something that we haven't done before. And of course, like seeing also the other entrepreneurs in the learning sessions. So for me, I think one that was like very special for us. The joint learning sessions with the whole team. I think also the thing is like we really tried to maximize it and taking it to heart. So yeah. And then another for me is the bespoke mentorship. I think Shara was talking more about that, how it's not just like a generic program, it's really bespoke. So we had our two mentors and then one mentor. So Mariko, we kind of uh steered it towards the sales side. So we had the sales team join that. And then for SAP, it's more on the operation side. But I think what's very useful for us was how we prepared for these mentorship sessions. So before each mentorship session, we would actually prepare questions for the mentors and then we sent those ahead. So we really knew that these mentors had like very good expertise in their field and we wanted to maximize and take advantage of that. So we're like all in locked in whenever there's a mentorship session. So I can actually talk more about that later, like what we actually learned on the mentorship sessions. But yeah, like for me, those two things were key highlights, like the learning sessions and also the mentorship sessions.
Great, awesome. So yeah, I think that's a very relevant. So in a way, you say that this program also opened the opportunities to your team to learn also. So not you as a founder that grow by yourself, but also the team, right? Okay, great.
Correct.
So how about you, Anissa? What were your most inspiring or memorable, interesting thing during the program?
For me, it's the grant. It's a grant money. Kidding.
Yes.
But yeah, that was the best part because we won the second place as well. And we have used the funding for growing our community too. But besides that, for sure, there's a lot of things that made us as a team working together on thinking outside the box, thinking on things that we were not thinking before. How do I say that? So as a social enterprise that have been running for years, sometimes we forgot to look from the upper part. We are too busy in doing our usual business, usual activities, and then it makes us more and more close-minded, as I may say. So yeah, joining the Asian SEDP program through the mentorship program especially, and for sure the sessions that every week that we have to follow, there are a lot of insights, a lot of key learnings that we get from there. And one thing that is very memorable to me and is kind of a turning point for me after these 8 years within the TRI Cycle. There is a mentor from Pijak Bumi, another social enterprise in Indonesia. She made me realize that I'm actually having more strength in the community aspect, not in the product innovating aspect. So that makes me also and the team realize on how we want to bring Tricycle forward, because realizing that I'm actually I do have the experience, but that's not my strength in the product innovation. It makes us try to find the right partner on doing the production, and also the innovation in terms of the materials, etc. And we found that now we almost sign an agreement, and we might wouldn't realize that if we're not joining the ASEAN SEDP program. And then starting this year as well, 2025, we have just launched our community called Rekind. So we're trying to splitting the production and the community or educative activities into two, because before in TRI Cycle everything is like combined into one. Sometimes people are I don't know, maybe overwhelmed or confused on what we actually really doing, because we do almost like everything. But now we are trying to split that up and then find the right partner for the production, while I'm focusing on the community. So I think that's the very highlighted part of joining the ASEAN SEDP. It really show us like, not like telling us what to do, but giving us the key learning, the insights. It's made us inspired. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a very important for founder to have is sometimes we need to come back and revisit again why we do what we do, right? And then analysis the strength and the weakness and so on and so forth. So yeah, thanks for sharing, Anissa. Okay, so just to remind for all the audiences, if you have any question, just don't hesitate to put in and drop in the Zoom chat, and then we will deliver it in the questions Q&A sessions. So, okay, next, let's talk about the growth or the changes that may you experience after the program. So, how are things before you joined the ASEAN SCDP program? I think Anissa already told some spoiled things. How did the program? What were some of the gaps that you had before joining the program? Maybe in your business model, leadership, or team, or anything. And then after going through the program, what's different now? How did the program help transform you as a founder and also as the enterprises to maybe to scale the business? I think I will, Anissa, you can start first.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's the way I become even more motivated in doing what I've been doing so far. Meeting a lot of other social entrepreneurs from all around the ASEAN countries, meeting a lot of people who are like supporting the initiative. It makes me and the team for sure has become more appreciated, because sometimes being an entrepreneur is really hard, and then become a social entrepreneur is even harder, and sometimes we feel like alone, and bringing these joining this event, and then meeting a lot of other like-minded people makes us, oh, we're not so alone. There a lot of people are also struggling with their own social enterprise. And yeah, it's been so I've been joining a lot, some other, not a lot, not that a lot, but other business as accelerator program. But that was like, I think, before the COVID time. And this is like the first time again after the COVID time. And back then in the COVID era, Tree Cycle is quiet dead, because we had no activity for like almost a year. And then yeah, we slowly trying to revive the enterprise again. And yeah, I really feel like the boost of the motivation is super high, and it's affecting even until now. Maybe it's also because I'm now finding what is really my strength are, and trying to focus on that instead of like everything uh focus on. Yeah, I think that's like the 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 before and after.
Yeah. It reminds me that I think it's a single or small encouragements to the enterprises or entrepreneurs. It would affect significantly, right, into the motivations and yeah, remind again. Okay, so how about you, Sar?
For me or for us for Magwai, I mentioned earlier how we receive bespoke mentorship And I think that really like had a good impact on us. And because we had a lot of learnings that were actionable. So I mentioned earlier about like the sales team being mentored, the product and operations team. So for the sales team, I think there were like some key changes. You know how we're so used to more digital outreach. We just like email, message, DM like clients and potential clients, but our mentor really reinforced like the importance of scheduling in-person meetings with current and potential clients. So that kind of like really was ingrained with our sales team's mindset. So that was like one key change for us. Another is before we were just offering our own products, but our mentor taught us to listen more to the needs of the clients, and maybe we could offer that. So actually, that resulted to even more sales during the holidays, since we followed that recommendation from the mentor. So I think there were like really shifts in mindset in our sales team that really had an impact. And then we also got mentored by SAP. So since SAP is also one of the sponsors, so that's more on the operation side. And we had a lot of like challenges with suppliers. And I think there was definitely like an improvement in how we communicated with our suppliers, because usually we'd have all of these feedback, reviews, but we keep it internal. But our mentor said like, why don't you just share it, right? Because that's about like communicating. So that's also like one key mindset shift that our operations team earned. And then last would be also on TikTok. We definitely learned a lot. There were sessions on TikTok. So our marketing team became like very, very skilled in creating better TikToks and also connecting it to like actual sales. So not just like creating viral videos, but getting consumers to take action. So that was very helpful. So I think what I really appreciate is like it's not just like generic learnings. These are learnings that are really bespoke to the needs of the social enterprise, but it's also up to us to really maximize and unlock that. We also have our role ourselves to like know and understand what are our issues, challenges, and then we share those to the mentor so that the mentor actually helps us. So I think that was very that was really big help for us, these mindset shifts.
Okay. Mindset shift, sales. Yeah, I love when I heard sales. More
Yes.
sales, more money, and
Yeah.
meaning more impacts,
More
right?
impact. Yes, correct.
Okay, and also you mentioned about the communication. So I
Yeah.
think in this program, we can have in a way like a sense of community, and we can say whatever we want, whatever the challenge that we have, in a way like we can be vulnerable. So because all the stakeholders here, the mentor, the experts, the organizer want to help the social enterprises, right? Okay, so before we go to the Q&A session, I think I see a couple of questions coming in. Putting on you as an alumni, so why should other enterprises apply this program? So just be honest, based on your experience. I love hearing uh, and maybe inspired some of the audiences to get doubt to register this program and encourage to apply on this. Sir.
Okay. I think I mentioned earlier, like we got so much from the bespoke mentorship, but of course, like we really need to put in a lot also. But I think what I really love, as I mentioned earlier, this is our first international incubation. And that was very special because there's international exposure. We're not just like, limited to talking to entrepreneurs in the Philippines. Like I met Anissa in Jakarta and Shara and all the other entrepreneurs also. It was so heartwarming and inspiring to meet the other entrepreneurs. So I think yeah, that international exposure, also not just to co-entrepreneurs, but also potential partners. If you're looking to export or if you're getting to looking at potential investments, for example, from other markets, I think this is like a good foot in the door. Yeah.
Yeah, the international exposure, so leading to
Yes.
get networks and then meet
Correct.
Anissa. Did you learn also from Anissa?
Of course.
Okay, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Learn from each other. Sure.
Yes.
I
Okay,
love MAGWAI
nice.
product too.
Oh, thank you,
Your shampoo.
Lisa. I still have your accessories. I'm using it.
That's what I love about this international connection. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Great. This is a very rare opportunity, right? If I can say.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Anissa?
Yeah, I think this is a message to everyone who has any social entrepreneurship projects. Because when I share about Asian SEDP 4.0, some of my friends who works in the NGO or having their own social programs ask me if any NGO could also join this program. And then I ask Shara, and Shara's answer is yes, for sure, as long as this NGO having a social enterprise project under the NGO. So this is for anybody who has the social enterprise within the ASEAN countries, and you're looking for enlightenment, new experiences, new networks, new friends. Trying to step out of the usual activities, looking for more inspiration. I think it's a good fit program for you. And as the bonus, if you want the grant for the funding, for sure that could be used to grow your social enterprise to reach the goals that you want. Yeah, this is a really great program. I really high recommend it. I always like tell my friends who's I know having social enterprise, because yeah, I really like to see those social entrepreneurs in Indonesia, in other countries in ASEAN, could grow together, because I believe that social entrepreneurship, I mean, all entrepreneurs should be a social entrepreneurs. That would be making the world a better place to live.
Okay, great. Thank you, Anissa. Thank you, Sar, for the sharing your experience. Okay, I want to invite Shara here to maybe you can also address some of the questions that we have right now, and I will invite you in the spotlight. Okay, so let's move on to the Q&A session right now. I think we have a couple of questions here in the chat, so I will read it from Flora writes. I think you're from Timor Leste, if I'm not mistaken. Could you clarify what specific criteria the panel evaluates in financial proposal for the ASEAN SCDP alumni grants, given the available funding of up to 7,000 USD, and these funds be utilized to provide community-based tourism providers with equipment, tents, manual coffee markers, training in barista skill, and to enhance their business operations. What do you think, Shara?
That's for the grants, right? Okay, maybe
Yeah.
I will clarify that you need to be selected first to this program in order for you to get the grants. So we will select top 30 social enterprises, and then once you are there, you will present your proposed projects, and then we will select some winners and we will disperse the grants. So for the criteria, as long as your proposal makes sense financially, then it's okay because we are looking for impact. So what's most important is you can showcase how you can measure the impact of this project that you are proposing. So it's totally okay if you want to use it for equipments, for trainings, any activities. It's really open. For Anissa, she organized the first ever sustainable fashion fest in Indonesia, which was attended by like thousands, yeah, Manisa. Yeah, including governments, like there was clothes swaps activities and learning about like how to match your clothes, right, to be more sustainable. So we don't need to buy new clothes, how to use our limited clothes, but it's still trendy, fashionable. And for SAR, the project is more of like content creation, how to raise awareness for people so they can understand how to differentiate which sunscreen is safe, which is not safe for the environment. So as long as it's impactful, we are encouraging you to think out of the box, like creative projects that you want to propose. So for equipments, activities, we can support.
Okay, so that's the highlight. As long as your project, your proposal led to the impact, both social or environmental, you can use any kind of items. So speaking of the grant, I remember that Anissa mentioned that you are the second winner. Okay, so what's the tips?
What's the tips? I think Shara already mentioned that the focus of this program is within the impact, like how big your proposed project could make a change in the community or in the environment. It could be social impact, it could be an environmental impact. And I think don't forget to also leverage the knowledge that the ASEAN SEDP already delivered to you later on. Because something like we have speakers from TikTok who teaches us about how to maximizing the content creation. We could also put that in the on the proposed project. I think that would be a plus point. Yeah, I think focus on what impact that your social enterprise could bring, and then maximizing those new knowledge that you got from the speakers. I think that's all.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the tips. We'll take
And
note on that.
and
Oh, you have
one
one
more
more?
thing. Yeah, this is just come to my mind. It's very important to create collaboration as well. The more collaboration you have, I think it's also giving a plus point. Is that correct, Shira? I did the
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Anissa, for sharing those useful tips. Okay, let's move on to the next questions. This is from Najam Mulia from Simple Lab. I think I will invite you, if you can maybe open your cam and share your questions. Najam Mulia, open mic or open cam. Or I can read it. Okay, so can we get mentorship in this program, especially for people who still got stuck in ideations, but already got prototype for the product? Yeah,
So is it me, Mas Risti?
yes, this is for you, Sharat.
Um, Actually, we are looking for those who already have like, okay, at least prototype, that's okay, but not ideation. So at least you already have your prototype. And yes, there will be mentorship because the mentorship is open for all the 30 social enterprises in the cohort because we will select 30 social enterprises. So yes, you will get the mentorship if you're selected to be one of the participants. And what kind of enterprises we're looking for to get the grants? That's actually quite similar questions. So first is the impact of the projects that you're proposing. So either it's like the width of the impact, how many people you're impacting, and the depth of the impact. Although it's small number of people, but if it's impactful, we are also very supportive of that. So yeah, that's the most important criteria that we are looking for.
Okay, thank you. So as long as you have an idea and then also the prototype of the product, don't hesitate to apply. So you're more than welcome to apply to this program. Okay. So the next questions, Anissa, you,
May I
Sarah?
add?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Because when I applied for ASEAN SEDP, uh, I applied for the unexisting project of Tricycle. Yes. So, uh, because Recycle is already like running for 8 years, and then we come up with an idea of the post-consumer textile waste, and then which we're unsure on what to do. We see big opportunities in there, and then that's also the reason why we apply the program, and then yeah, Recycle then get selected, and then even after the mentoring session, the mentor giving a lot of feedback about this new program idea under the Recycle, and it's growing. That idea is growing, and it's also supported within the Sustainable Fashion Festival that we hosted last year.
Okay, great, great. How about you, Sar? You mentioned earlier that this is your first time international accelerator program that you apply. Do you have any feeling like, do I fit for this program or something like that? So what makes you think that, and okay, I will apply this?
I think as just echoing Shara and Anissa's, it's really about impact, and of course, like that's something that it's really embedded in our mission for Magwai. So I think there are a lot of existing social enterprises already, and that gives you an advantage in the application. I think it's also very, very inspiring to see like other social enterprises of other markets, seeing how others are executing it. I think that's very inspiring for me.
Okay, thank you, Sar, for the answer. Okay, so next question would be Patsalin. Can you open your mic or cam to share your questions here?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Apologize. I cannot open the camera at this stage, but hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Alumni, for sharing. So my question is really about the competitiveness of this program, because I read that the previous cohort, there were almost more than 100 submissions, and the one that got selected is only like 30. So it's quite competitive. So I just want to know what are the common mistakes that applicants often make and like disqualify them to make to the next stage, basically. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, maybe you can serve first, Shara, so I can add some
First,
points.
if we receive documents in local languages, like we are based in Indonesia, we only understand Bahasa Indonesia, so we don't understand the documents if it's in like Thai or Myanmar language, right? So we ask the applicants to submit the documents in English. That's first common mistake. And second common mistake is the applicants, they don't have impact metrics. So we don't know the impacts. Yeah, they maybe it's either they don't have the impact metrics yet, or they do have, but they don't share it with us. So we don't know if they already make some impacts. So that's why we encourage you to submit the impact report. It doesn't need to be so sophisticated as long as you can show us that you are impactful. So you have the metrics, like the indicators of how you measure your impacts. And that's very important. Yeah, I think that's the common mistakes, two common mistakes that we often find.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. So adding on that, I think based on our experience in Stellar doing some of programs like this, I think also the applicants cannot demonstrate clarity of what they are doing. So we have now the rising of AI. Maybe we do that in any kind of things, but it's not like it's not like clear. So you have to make sure that that what has been written in your form or in your pitch deck, it's clear in terms of the product, the business description, the business model, the impact, like Sarah mentions. Yeah, I think that's the really important one. Hope this answer, Patselin.
And if I may add, makes me it reminds me of the interview process when we got selected in the first phase. We got interviewed by the ASEAN SEDP team, and indeed they're very detailed in asking about the numbers that we put in our proposals. So there's yeah, so many questions about the numbers, about these communication marketing numbers, about the financial situation numbers as well. And I think it would be great if we can just be honest about our condition, because yeah, after I also joined this project, this program, I mean the ASEAN SEDP program is actually, the goal is to help us out, to supporting us as the social enterprises. So don't be afraid to be honest in the numbers, because yeah, if they don't know the truth, then they cannot help us out. I think that's the key.
Yeah, that's correct.
There's
Okay, so moving on. Oh, yeah, please,
some
Shara.
more tips. It's actually not common mistakes, but it would be good if you can also share with us what's your expectation, motivation, why you want to join this program, what you are looking for in this program. So it gives like clarity of your motivation. Second is also, yeah, I agree with Nisa. Please just be honest about your situation, because that's how we can help you. We are not looking for a perfect social enterprise, because our passport, there were some alumni who also don't, maybe like it's only a prototype. They haven't sold the products yet and they are not profitable. They are still like struggling financially, and we still accepted like social enterprise like this, right? Because we want to support them to understand how to grow financially, equipping them with the correct, like the suitable skills. So yeah, just be open with us to share your challenges, because that's how we can help you to tailor the curriculum to suit your needs.
Thank you, Shara. Thank you, Anissa. So I think that's also answered the next questions about the what if I have not any financial flow yet? Is it still applicable to join this program? Yes, it is. As Sarah mentions, if you have a prototype of the product, and because we have 7 criteria of assessment, and financial health is only one of them. So if we see that you have a potential product in the market, potential impact, and so on and so forth, we can still consider you to join the program, as the case also shared by Shara here. That's hope you answer. I hope this answer, Najam Mulia. So do we need to have a legal entity specific for social enterprises? I think this is for Shara.
No, it doesn't have to be specifically for social enterprise, because we understand in Southeast Asia, it's only Thailand who already has that definition of what social enterprise is. And they even have like specific ministry for that. But for other countries, like as long as you can share with us your legal documents, like you are a company, it's also okay. It doesn't have to be, look, I'm a social enterprise, right? I'm a company, that's okay. Even if you don't have that legal documents yet, you are still welcome to apply. You can share with us why you don't have that legality yet, and your commitment that you are willing to register your company once you are selected.
Okay, hope that answer. So I see someone raise your hand. Celia from Bumbi. You wanna ask something?
Halo, yes. Thank you, Mas. Siapa namanya? Mas Bernard atau siapa yang tadi? Mas Rizky ya? Oke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm Celia from Bumbi. Bumbi is a social enterprise that produce the reusable diapers and menstrual pads made by local women and disabled people. So I heard that you want to hear what is the expectation we join this program. Actually, we just back from apa? Sorry. We just back from Osaka, Japan, and we met with a lot of people from Asia that have same businesses like us, and they are interested to bring Bumbi to their country. And then at this moment, at this program, I really want to get it's to how you can connect us with other Asian country, or maybe help us to scale our market. And at the time also, our Surabaya government, they already adopted our program. So they have issued 3 letters that how the community, the people, the government, they should switch to reusable products like us, like Bumbi, and they will put Bumbi as the social aid for all their programs, and also encourage the corporates to buy Bumbi for the CSR program. They want to make the city free from single-use diapers and menstrual pads. So yes, of course, now we need the business capital. Okay, so that's 2 points that I really hope that I can get from this program if I select it. Thank you.
Thank you, Celia, for the answer. Mashera, you want to go first, or?
Sorry, I think I get the first question, like about the support expanding the service. And I think that's possible because we connect the social enterprises with the mentors, and they can also advise on how to scale up the business regionally. And they can also try to find mentors in other countries that you want to scale your business in. So that's possible. And maybe Rizky,
Yeah.
tell me the second question.
The second question is about the capital. So I think I can answer that. By the end of this program, we have a business and investor matchmaking in Bangkok. So we will invite the potential impact investors all over the ASEAN countries, and then you can have a discussion, chat, and maybe connection with them to explore any kind of financial access opportunity. Yeah. Hope that answers, Celia, and looking forward to your application.
Okay, thank you, Mas Rizky.
Thank you. Anyone from the audience want to ask anything or raise the hand? Or is that clear enough, the explanation? Okay, so waiting for the audience to. Okay, this we have one more from Najamolia. My expectation is just to have a mentor to get us to develop our business, because we really struggle with what kind of step that we should take after we have a prototype. There's no business background in our team, so that's why. Yeah, maybe Shara, do you have any cases that you can share from the previous alumni? They have a prototype, they have a product, but don't know how to move forward about the product. Yeah, I think you can share something similar.
Alumni, we have the prototype, but they are still struggling to also find what's the next step. And the mentors help the social enterprise to actually, after the mentorship, the social entrepreneur, like she realized that, yeah, just like Mbak Nisa's experience here, she gets like the clarity on how to move forward. So she is developing a new product. After the mentorship, she realized, oh, this is my strength, and this is not my strength. So another prototype, another product that she is trying to promote. So yeah, that's also what we can support. We can pair you with the mentor to help you advise what's the next step.
Yeah, it's also like Anisa's story, if I can say. She said that she realized that she's good in community development, but not in the product and innovations. And the mentor and the mentor make her realize, right? And then the action plan on that after that is going to hire or recruit another maybe founding team that's strong in this field. Yeah, I think that could be also real.
I think another interesting story is after the mentorship, social enterprise who initially they only created like sustainable straw, but later after the mentorship, he just got inspired to expand the business. So it's not only about sustainable straw, but also some healthy snacks. Yeah. So that also comes from the mentoring sessions, like the inspiration, the guide from the mentors.
Yeah, as long as number one, be honest to the current conditions that you have, and then also be teachable. So it's important also for the social enterprises to also have a grit to learn anything, and also open, like what Anissa and Sar said. Okay, is there any questions? Faisal from Village on Mars, please.
Ya, halo Kak.
Hi.
Am I clear? Yeah, okay. Hello everyone. My name is Faisal. I'm from Village on Mars. So we are basically in the sustainable sweeteners industry, especially coconut sugar. And Indonesia is one of like the biggest exporter for coconut sugar worldwide. But in here there are still a lot of problems, especially in terms of the productions, technology, farmers, safety, and so on and so on. And I've done a little research and I found that Philippines is one of the industry leader that somehow have the solution for Indonesians' problems. And my expectation is like, is it possible in this program we can also connect not only with international market, but also like international or other industry players, especially the one who already have the solution that's in Indonesia we don't have it yet.
Yeah, thank you, Faisal, for the answer. So it's on specific network on industry expert in the Philippines or maybe other countries.
Yep, yep.
Okay, do you wanna answer this, Sarah?
So I think Rizky, you can answer it.
Okay, yeah. So it's definitely we can, because all of the mentors in this program will not only come from one countries or specific countries. So we will have a diverse type mentors in various sectors. So if your challenges would like what you said, so we will find a mentor in your specific industry in the Philippines that might help you to address your challenge. Hope this answer the questions, Faisal.
All right. Thank you very much, Kak. Looking forward to be part of the programs.
Looking forward to your application.
All
Okay,
right. Thank you.
thank you. Any other question? I count to three. One, two. Really? Do you have any? You don't have any questions? Okay. Hi, Celia. Nice hair. Okay, no one. So,
Hi. Can I
oh,
ask one last question? This is Pat again from Laos. I have a specific questions for the impact report. My company, we transitioning from a non-for-profit one to a social enterprise one. And the impact report that we have so far in the past is all very non-for-profit like oriented. And we are quite new, only 3 months on in operating our business program, our corporate partnership programs. So I was wondering if the team could share with me like what would be the ideal the impact report that I can actually generate it like for specifically for this program. Thank you.
okay. Thank you for the questions. Mashara, you wanna ask?
If I'm not mistaken, some social enterprises, it's they submitted to us, it's not in the form of report, but it's just like numbers.
Report itu.
Yeah, so like Sar, I really like, because the impact report is very interesting, very eye-catching. Like MAGWAI sent us the impact report. It's a post, I think several posters that they publish on Facebook, and it's showing us how they measure the impact, like how many plastics prevented, how many plastics coming to ocean that are prevented. I think you can share with us, Sar.
Okay, let me just give me 30 seconds. I'll just load it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. So this is something that we do every year actually. So here we have, like, at the end of each year, just like Spotify, we have like MAGWAI Wrapped, and then we have like number of, for example, this is our sales, and this is the number of plastic bottles that we have offset, because now consumers are using the shampoo without plastic. And then yes, and also shampoo and conditioner sachets that were offset. Okay, so more, this is for our facial bar, and because our facial bar, we don't use the facial tube, we use the bar. And then also shampoo bar dishes, because these are upcycled from actual, like, plastic bottles, plastic bottle caps. And then also our towels, these are also upcycled from plastic bottles. So this is like giving a second life. And then also our sunscreen, in terms of square meters worth of protected coral area. And then just some, so I think we just do some, actually, we're still improving our theory of change. We got some tips also from the actual program, but I think this is more of like a very visual way of showing the impact. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my advice is don't get overwhelmed with this impact report. So it doesn't necessarily to be a full complete impact report. If you don't have one, and you don't have to make it right now, we can teach you, we can support you to make it the right one later during the program. And as long the purpose is that we want to understand your numbers, especially the impact. We want to know, we want to understand, and just show us what you got. It could be a pitch deck, poster like SAR, just show us. It could be like a video. So yeah, anything.
Yeah, even if it's Microsoft Word, like you can just make it PDF one page only, as long as you can show us the impact, maybe like, oh, how many number of students you have benefited maybe through a training or like increase in income. That's really okay. That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the questions, Pat Celine. Looking forward to your application, of course. Okay. Anyone else? Asri.
Hi,
Oh,
Mas Rizky.
yeah.
Hello all. I'm Asri from ASEAN Social Enterprise Development Program team. Regarding question about some tips for the application, from me, I'm the communication for this program. So from last year, from last cohort, we assess also about the TikTok part from the social enterprise. So the tips are, if your social enterprise do not have yet a TikTok account, it will be better you to create a TikTok account first and then apply this program. We see that some social enterprise already growth on TikTok, and some social enterprise still new on TikTok. So it will be great for your application to put the TikTok account, so we can so the assessment we can see how your TikTok from the start of the program. Yeah, that's all, Mas Rizky.
Okay, thank you. That's a very interesting tips, a very good tips. So let's create a TikTok account. Okay, so anyone else? If not, I think we can have a closing statement from each of the panelists here. No questions? Okay. So yes, I think we can wrap up the sessions. And I will, and maybe for the last time, from Anissa, from Sar, from Shera, just a repeat of encouragements to the social enterprise and audience here to apply this program. I think I can start with Sar.
Okay, thank you. I think there were a lot of tips given in the past few minutes, having that impact, clarity, of mission, and also impact and motivation. I think that needs to be clear in the storytelling. But I think for us also, what really helped is being in that mindset that we really want to take advantage of this amazing opportunity, that we want to learn, that we will show up and we will apply the learnings. So I think having that mindset, because I think the interviewers are looking for social enterprises that we will really take the learnings and opportunities to heart. So I think they can see through it. So yeah, really excited for the next cohort and all the best.
Thank you, Sar. Anissa.
Just one message. Apply now if you haven't, because if you're not applying, you will never know the result. Just try to apply, and then from the formula, we will get all of the questions, and then find it could be something that enlighten you even in your social enterprise. There's a lot of tips already given. What you need to do is just to do it and show up, just like Sar mentioned before. And good luck for the application. I'm sure it's gonna be if you were chosen to join the ASEAN SEDP program, it's going to be one of the greatest program for you. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, Shara.
So yeah, that's the same message with Sarah and Anissa, because I see some of the interested applicants, they are discouraged because maybe they don't have impact reports, they don't have legality, but actually it's not something that is, I mean, mandatory, because we can teach you later, I mean, how to measure the impact, right? So if you don't have the documents yet, just apply and yeah, give a chance.
Okay, thank you, Shara, thank you, Anissa, thank you, Shar, for the insightful and sharing the experience. And we are almost at the end of the sessions, and thank you so much also for the audience. And now, I think to wrap up, I will hand over to Ben.
Okay, thank you so much, Rizky, Anissa, Sar, and Shara. Oh, a big thanks to our speakers for today, Rizky, Shara, and of course our amazing alumni, Sar and Nisa. And let's give them some reaction through your Zoom platform first. All right, that's so inspiring. I think there are so many stories, experience that we can learn from Sar and also from Nis, also from Shara for the insightful about the latest ASEAN SDP. And I think I write down some notes in my book here that you can get international exposure, and you can, of course, you can connect with other social enterprise in ASEAN and Timor-Leste. Also, you can get enlightenment and also learning experience, not only for you, the founders, but also for your team. And it's a great opportunity for you to join the program. So don't hesitate to join this program. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for being such amazing crowd today. There are so many questions and answers. We love having you with us and hope you gain valuable insights also and inspiration. And before we wrap up, I want to ask you to please share your feedback through the poll that's about to pop up right now. Your thoughts mean everything to us. And for everyone that have any question or concern, you can ask us through email or yes, through email to aseansdp@aseanfoundation.org. I'll give about a minute to for you to just fill the polling.
I saw that Stephanie would like to ask a question. Mas Ben?
Is there anyone?
I saw from the chat box. Stephanie
Oh,
Halim?
Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie.
Hi, is it okay to ask?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Yeah, I came from garment textile industry. So at the moment, I currently running still a conventional business. My question is just confirming is it has to be necessarily a tech, like a startup tech, or is it okay if it's still the conventional business that I'm actually transforming it into digitalization, but at the moment it's still in the mock-up stage. Yeah, but it's still related, but the numbers at the moment still still from the traditional business one. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. While we waiting for the polling to be filled, I'll answer the question, and maybe Rizky or Sharon can add something. So you don't have to be a tech company to be a tech startup because what we look for is social enterprise, and it can be using tech or not. It depends on your startup, but we look for your impact. It's of course the first one that we want to see, and then we want to look your business, your team, etc. So I think tech is a good thing, but it's not the one that we look for. I mean, it's not the assessment criteria for the participant to be selected. Maybe Shara or Rizky, is there any additional answer?
No.
All good? Okay.
Okay, I actually applied for the application like 2 weeks ago, but I used the tech one, which is it is actually adopting from my conventional business. So my garment and textile industry that's actually empowering local home sewing workers in Central Java. So the digital platform that I'm making at the moment, that's connecting the customers with the local sewing workers. So I'm hoping that we can scale up by using the platform. Yeah.
I see. Definitely. You can, if you are being selected in the program, I think you can get suggestion, you can get learnings from mentors and other resources in this program to develop how your business and embed it through the technology and yeah, expand and grow your business. So thank you so much if you have already submit your application.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to make sure because during the discussion, there was mention about the numbers, right? It has to be an honest numbers.
Yeah.
So at the moment, it is profitable. I have a retail brand which is profitable, but I put the numbers. It is only the traction and the projection one. It's not, like a real numbers that I put into the application. Is it okay? Or do I need to update it or something?
Okay, I think you can email ASEAN Foundation, the ASEAN SDP, so that about the concern, so that we can update your number in your application.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, I think you can send us the number, like it's not the projection, but like the impact that you already made. I think, Stephanie, it would be great. So just send us an email for the updated documents.
Yep, just send us the email. Okay, thank you, Shara, for helping. And then I think Celia wants to ask a question also. It seems we have more time, so please, Celia, if you have any question.
Yes, I just read and then I just realized that my age is expired.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, we are flexible with it. I think that's one of the commonly asked question also, Mbak Celia.
Okay, so yes, I mean, my age is expired. Can we still apply or should I use my staff name or how?
No, it's okay, because like 2 years ago we have alumni who is 50 years old. Yeah, actually,
Actually,
somehow
I'm 60 years old.
it's okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, thank you, Celia. So don't hesitate because it's just a preference. So if you are older than 35, you are very welcome to register and submit your application to the ASEAN SDP 4.0. Okay, Rizky. I think before we close the session, I want to invite all of us to open our camera so that we can have documentation session, a photo session, please, if you don't mind. Okay. Is there anyone who want to open your camera? We'll wait for you. Okay, we'll take the photo in three. So let's get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, again for joining the session. And if today's session got you excited about the ASEAN SDP 4.0, don't wait. The application deadline is March 31st, and this is your chance to level up your social enterprise, connect with international experts, and also make a real difference. Apply, and we can wait to see you in the program. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you in the ASEAN SDP 4.0 program. Have a great day. Bye-bye. See you again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Vanessa, sir.
Thank you, Anissa, Sar.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mas
Thank
Rizky.
you everyone.
Bye, Sizar. Mbak Asri juga.
Bye-bye, Mbak Nisa, Sar, Mbak Syara.
I think we still have a question at the chat box here from Ria.
I think that's not the.
Or is it a comment?
No, it's a statement.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Looking forward to your application, Arya.